Good morning, you're welcome to Flip News. I am Matilda Omenai. The headlines: Federal government threatens no work, no pay as Asuu begins 2-week warning strike today. Cardoso to lead Nigeria's delegation to World Bank IMF meetings. Lagos demolishes 39 marked buildings in Ikota estate. Now the news in full. Federal government threatens no work, no pay as Asuu begins 2-week warning strike today. The federal government yesterday said that from 12 a.m. last night, it was revoking its no work, no pay policy against the Academic Staff Union of Universities, Asuu, which declared a 2-week warning strike starting from midnight of Sunday to protest unmet demands by the federal government. Nigeria's Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, told our correspondent that the federal government has met almost all the demands of the union, but argued that the lecturers were not interested in keeping the students in class, despite the efforts of the federal government. Alausa stated that President Bola Tinubu had done everything to significantly improve the teachers' condition of service, their welfare as well as their salaries, but that the gesture has not been reciprocated by Asuu. Besides, he noted that the president has approved a robust teaching allowance scheme to significantly improve the lecturers' condition of service, their welfare, and their salaries, stressing that a meeting was held last Friday, wherein the union promised to get back without honoring their pledge. In a separate statement by the Director, Press and Public Relations in the Ministry, Folashade Boriowu, the federal government called on Asuu to reconsider its decision to embark on an industrial strike, emphasizing that constructive dialogue remains the most effective and sustainable path toward resolving all outstanding issues in the tertiary education sector. Cardoso to lead Nigeria's delegation to World Bank IMF meetings. The governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, Olayemi Cardoso, will lead the country's delegation to the 2025 World Bank and International Monetary Fund annual meetings in Washington, D.C., kicking off on Monday. Mr. Cardoso will represent the Minister of Finance and the Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, who is currently in this post. In a statement on Sunday, the Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Ononuga, said the delegation will also include the Minister of State of Finance, Doris Uzuka. The meetings are expected to focus on key global economic issues, including debt sustainability, inflation pressures, and strategies for inclusive growth. Nigeria's participation will enable the government to deepen its engagement with development partners and international lenders while the country is implementing wide-ranging fiscal and monetary reforms to accelerate economic growth. According to the World Bank, this year's meeting highlights include the Development Committee plenary on 16th October and the International Monetary and Financial Committee session on 17th October. Lastly, Lagos demolishes 39 marked buildings in Ikota estate. The Lagos state government has commenced the demolition of all marked structures in Ikota estate, Etiosa local government area of the state, following the expiration of the quick notice. The property owners, according to the state government, contravened the drainage setback standard rules, leading to perennial flooding of the area. The Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Mr. Tokumbo Wahab, who led a monitoring and enforcement team to the area, lamented at the encroachment on waterways. He also cautioned residents against actions that threaten the environment, as nature will always take its course. Recently, Wahab dismissed a viral video where the ministry allegedly demanded payments from property owners to stop the planned demolition of houses at Oral Estate in Ikota. Speaking, the Commissioner for Transportation, Oluwaseun Osiemi, stated that the Green Line Rail project, which will run from Marina to Ekpe, is anticipated to commence in December following stakeholder consultations and feasibility studies. He said some car dealers who were granted temporary approval to use power line spaces had violated terms by constructing permanent structures on wetlands. That's all for now. Thank you for joining us. I am Matilda.